wants to have early in their career.
You are,
and I think it's crucial for the team. I don't mean to put super high expectations on him, but I think it's crucial for a guy like Ellie to play well to really change the trajectory of the 2026 Reds for sure. I mean, it's a team where there's a few question marks, and if those question marks turn into exclamation points, that this is a team that can have a really strong year in the Central and do bigger things. Facing the Dodgers last year, I think, was quite helpful. Also, in the playoffs, as short as that series was, it lets you know what sort of level you have to get to be able to match the best teams in the league. And there's something about doing that, facing a tough team, but also when their back's against the wall, because the Dodgers knew that it was a must-win series in a short series. They knew it could get out of hand quickly. So you're going to see them at the very, very best. And that experience just in and of itself, it's like facing an ace or getting a tough at bat against a closer in the ninth inning, or facing a batter when he's at his most hot. It pushes you to a new place, and I think that there's a chance that Ellie specifically is going to take a major step forward, and I think that if he does, the team does also.
You're a guy that loved to get in the lab, swing mechanics, just every little piece of it. His strong side is his left-hand side. It's big and tall. It's a long swing. To me, it's much harder as a taller guy, I would think. Is there anything that you would tell him that, and I know you don't want to mess around, you're not a coach, I know you don't want to mess around, but is there anything that could help him just hone in that swing?
Well, I had heard rumblings that he was playing through something last year.
Big time. No, he had more than one leg injury, particularly a quad injury that really hampered him. So, and that was beyond we're going to make excuses. No, it was legit. After games, he was limping pretty bad, and unfortunately, they put him out there for 162. Probably should have given him some time off. But kudos to him for fighting through it. Never complained about it, but it did affect him.
And
I want to give a different perspective on playing through things. Okay? So, first and foremost, he's going to play a long time, and there are occasions where you get hurt and you have to stop because you're either going to make it worse or you're not going to.
Yeah.
Then there's going to be occasions where you can play through it and it's not fun and it's not comfortable and you're limping or you're banged up after the game, but deep down inside you can play through this and still be effective and help your team. And there's sometimes where you opt out and you take 20 or 40 or 70 games off and you get done and the thing's not better. It's just a little bit better, and you had your time off and you just were able to swallow, take a deep breath and realize, oh shoot, I'm going to have to grind through this. And then when you're going to play a long time, you're going to experience a variety of these, and sometimes it's just about getting through it. Sometimes it's just about, for the majority of my career, I'm going to feel 60%, 80%, whatever it is, and it just is what it is. And you've got a choice. You can either play and be perfect every day, or you can play and deal with the realities of being a professional athlete, which, if you were to ask the players in the WNBA or the linemen in the NFL, they'll tell you, I feel awful on a consistent basis, but I got to get out there. And so I actually have a great deal of admiration for what he did last year. He played 162 games, and he played 162 games.
Yeah.
You can't take that away. You can
talk
about an injury. Yeah, of course, an athletic position. He still stole bases. He was still running first to home. He was still a game changer with his speed. He performed Like, he performed well offensively. I mean, I see a 109 WRC plus for a shortstop who's 23, 24 years old. So from my perspective, I actually have a great deal of admiration for what he did, because he could have punted on half the season and got it right, and he may have looked back and been like, okay, I can only get through seasons when I'm 100%, or else, and I hope I'm not hurt this year because it's going to be a half season. He played 162 games. That is an incredible accomplishment. Now, there may be total disagreement from the medical staff or from front office but I'm just going to give you the perspective of what it feels like to play 162 games. It's hard, and sometimes you don't tell people things, and you shouldn't tell people things, because it's your responsibility to be out there. That's what we're getting paid to do. So I actually think that 2025 was a fantastic experience for him, because he can measure the rest of his career, those times where he's a little banged up and he knows that he can play through it, or he needs to shut it down because it could potentially get worse. I actually think that it's a fantastic thing that he did it. That's just my take. I love the players that play and don't complain and get the job done, because the average person that comes to the ball game that wants to see a W on their side, they don't care, as they shouldn't. They worked hard all day, and they want to come out and support their team and see who they want to see play. So kudos to him. As far as offensively, he's a longer guy. That's never going to change. He's got, a length through his bat path that's never going to change. There can be adjustments, but do we all of a sudden change our DNA as a hitter? Do we run the risk of not being who we are as a hitter if all of a sudden we tinker to the point where we're trying to shorten? We lose the length that produced that, those long line drives, those balls off the wall, And so for me, I think he's at his best personally, and of course, we always tinker. This is the nature of having a bat in our hands and competing and being in the cage and having coaches and having our own sort of in the mirror moments. But I think it's just one of those things. His universes are going to align, where everything's going to click, 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 and he'll be so in sync with the fastball. He'll be so in sync with any sort of spin. He'll be in sync with his body. He'll be healthy. And one of these seasons, and it could be this year, where he'll feel perfectly in rhythm with the game. You watch old Darryl Strawberry swings, or you watch old junior swings, or you watch, I'm trying to think of Frank Thomas. What a perfect example of a fellow with length, but just was so clicked together. He was so his entire has to be mayhem at the plate, and that's just what them tapping into ball going over the wall, ball getting flush in the gap, extra base hits, and it comes with stuff. It comes with some punch outs. It comes with some non-walks. It comes with some at bats where we swing at a ball that bounced. But when you get hot and you click with the rhythm of the game, you'll have those 10-12 homer months, and those are what those are what changed your individual season, but then also what changed the season for your team. So I'm interested to see how he approaches this.
Thank you.
Because I'm not sure any hitter I've ever seen had more command and strike zone than you. How do you think you would handle an ABS challenging a lot? You would probably win most of them. You thought about the ABS system.
So I woke up in Buffalo and threw on my gear, outfit for the day, drove to the ballpark, and was there the first one there, ran my sprints, nobody at the ballpark, that did all my pregame stuff, second at bat. I swung through middle heater, and then the second pitch. The fastball away. Straight as an arrow. Straight as an arrow. And I thought, that ball's off the plate. I challenged it. Strike. Next pitch, fastball right in the middle, swing through, and I thought, your career's done. You're done. You're getting the ball strikes wrong. Can't hit a fastball, and the guys sort of, right down the middle. But most importantly, the thing that I prided myself on, I got wrong. So yeah, I'll share with you my ABS experience. Okay, it's gonna work well for the young guys, but for me, in my experience,
Don't freaking matter now, does it? Nope.
So that was the moment.
That's bullshit.
Talking about when you were trying to be a Toronto Blue Jay, where you just.
Oh wait,
Was there
no. Damn it! I'm not even thinking right.
That was the least bad. An ABS. Yeah, I think so. ABS is talking about your last at bat right there. That was my last at bat, and I got a challenge. I think in my prime. I think how many challenges does each team get?
You get 2 challenges. You get to keep them if you want.
Right. That was my experience in AAA. That was my experience in AAA. I think that there's a chance that it could be. The umpires are ridiculously good now. And I think the objective is to avoid the egregious. And I do think that there's probably going to be some conversation amongst the genius teams that there's only a specific count or situation where you're allowed to. And I think any of the teams that just challenge frivolously are going to correct that pretty quickly. So I think that the ABS system, they may let the most, have you tell Aaron Judge not to challenge? How do you tell Minnesota and Shohei Ohtani not to challenge? I guess you do. And, their players, they follow the signs from the third base coach, so of course they're going to listen to the manager when they say, but those guys are pretty trustworthy. And I think that I was a pretty good hitter when I played, so I would have wanted the option to challenge, but I remember plenty of times where I was given the red light on the 3-0, so I always listened to the manager. So, every team's going to handle it differently.
Still got more of you. Dude, killed your thumb.
Strike zone. It's some of my favorite moments where you would never try to show up an umpire whenever you were dragging your feet, your spikes through the dirt, you were having a little conversation, didn't want to show them up, but you're like, that ball's outside. I'm assuming, I'm guessing what you were, but you're always like kicking the dirt a little bit.
Not what I want.
Like you got the wrong that was outside, but not wanting to show them up, but get the point across.
The sport's different now, and it was quite, I think, a little bit easier when I was younger, because the ball strike was wide. Ball strike now is top to bottom, and that is so much tougher to tell whether it's ball strike, especially at the top of the zone, because there's times where there's a higher slider. And the box is not just a two-dimensional plane; it's like a three-dimensional box. So it can enter a period above, but it still can cross into the
more slide.
The net. And so it was, when I played, it was I usually could tell away if it was a ball strike, but the rest of the zone, it was kind of, I don't really know. And so I don't know how they're going to do it this year, especially with like the customized zone per batter. I don't know what the algorithm is on that. I've got no idea what I think I saw.
I don't know why I didn't even look at the other.
Say something about Nelly getting a lot of calls against him. And he may be the most
The interesting part is every guy that they measured him without spikes, so every guy that's like 6'2", it's going to be the same strike zone, regardless of stance. Yeah, I know. You're giving a weird look. So
interesting.
Yeah, that's going to be the interesting part for me. Is certain, obviously guys have different stances, but Bailey's, I guess, listed 6'5". I think he's taller than that. But all those guys are going to have the same strike zone.
Yeah, we're not far off from AI interrupting and getting into the
robo-umps, complete robo-umps, you think?
I love the human effect.
So good.
Yeah, I really do. I really do. I think that the 2025.
Can you smell it, babe? Can you smell the chili? Yeah, I'm hungry. Right. Move, stupid! You got 38 health. What are we doing?
If the goal is the fallibility are the players, and how we should be precise, then perhaps that's an
Thank you.
ability, but AI is shit.
Yeah, we're coming up, and we're switching dude out.
Some pounds.
No. A few.
Which?
It's just
Usually goes the other way.
more steps. I get to get more steps in. Really? So we now get our steps in.
So you're a guy that measures the steps? See that? Well, I'm a nerd now. I got this watch now. So sorry.
Oh yeah. I'm just learning to tell time. Yes, Joe. No, it tells me my steps, and it'll tell me like, you need to get up, you need to stand up.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, it tells you. Yeah, it tells you to stand up. You need to move. Wow. Yeah, it counts my steps. So I'm trying to go the other way with the LBs. Working on it. So anything to help. So you look at like you're in a good fighting weight right now. What is a typical
I
day
think that's what I want.
for you? I know you did a lot of travel. Let's say you're not traveling. Let's just say you're hanging out.
Get that shield.
What is a typical day for Joey Votto now?
Depends on certain conditions. But if the certain conditions are good.
Wait, you're surfing?
Yeah.
Really? Only surf, or is this something else?
Hey man, I did it too slow or too fast.
a story. So I was on pace for 100 and no, I played 161 games. But I remember in 2011, I was in the weight room and I jumped. I was doing like a plyometric and I clipped my finger against the box. I freaking broke my finger. And I played the rest of the season out. I don't know, but I played the rest of the season out, yeah. I played the rest of the season out and I played awful. And ever since that point, I was like, we're protecting this body like it's, you know, like it's precious. And so I didn't do anything. I wouldn't go for walks. I wouldn't, you know, I love being, you know, whether going for a bike ride, going for a walk, playing, you know, going surfing, playing basketball, whatever it is. And so to answer your question, I've been active in that way.
Wow. I can't let surfing go without asking more about it. Are you good? Are you?
No. Who's good?
Oh, there's a lot of good surfers. Like, I'd be afraid of sharks. I'd be afraid of the sharks. So, probably. I'd have to see surfing. I used to water ski.
That's way more.
Well, that was on lakes or rivers.
Dude, they're brutal. Yeah.
It's more I'm just trying to picture, are you in the full body? Surfing if it's cold? Are we in trunks? Or what's the time? Okay, so you're a good numbers guy. I love that. Immediately.
I didn't mean to get distracted.
Shouldn't have done that, but yeah, I did.
I was asking your attire. Surfing. Are we in the full wetsuit? Are we?
Yeah, if it's cold, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yep. Yep. Lots of good places in the world to surf.
Oh,
Game still ain't started, babe. You hear me?
What's that? Fine.
No, they're waiting for a storm to pass. It's supposed to be quick.
Like, there's a place in Spain,
They're just waiting on it to get there so they don't have to
in the Basque Country,
delay it later.
San Sebastian. Quite fun.
It's been an hour and 17 minutes.
It's a good place to practice my Spanish, but most importantly, the surfing conditions are quite nice.
Now, how is the Spanish right now? I mean, you were always pretty good, but I mean, you're major.
No, I was never good. Never.
Oh,
That's not the right word.
well, you were, but you were able to communicate with your Latin teammates, which I thought was very important.
Here and there, but I
What?
would say I do think the level I'm at now is
All right, got the coffee.
to be able to
I got instant coffee. Yeah, there's some in there. Dude, I don't think she gonna like it. Okay. Enjoy.
But no, I just I don't work for NBC a bit this year. Sure.
Well, I understand that, but you know, there's baseball's only on. I teach for a semester. You could be a bus driver for a semester. What do you do? I get reacquainted with my couch.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
I'm pretty good. Yeah.
What does your watch think of that?
Well, that's
Right.
why I got it. It's like lazy, but get up. No, it's I'm in. I play guitar. You do.
That's cool. I want to run.
Actually, riding a street play. So I kind of. I've actually been trying. An old band. What I call it.
Hold that.
Watching something.
I saw it.
獅子が吠えるぜ音といきやがれ
I know you're doing this for
Private professor. Yeah, it's more interesting. How are the grades?
That's interesting. I don't know if I like the. I don't know if I like
It's
that.
just
I don't
constant
like the
learning. It's
fire
like
thing.
new thing each week, and then I've taken a little
Dude,
bit
I'm
of
fixing
break
dinner.
break
You
the
put
last
those
couple
cookies
weeks,
up
but
until after.
No,
Hannah,
it's
yes, you're not eating cookies now.
Is it,
What are they?
do you want to do something with it? Because I mean, the bank
Let me
account's
see.
pretty good unless you
Let
do
me see.
some stupid.
Because they're cookies.
keeps you.
No, that
Exactly.
They're not cookies.
Oh, thanks. Come on now.
Yeah, no, give me back.
They're in my pocket.
You've taken care of that.
I'm good. Thank you. Cry about it. Go tell mommy.
What?
Give me.
With that aside, what would you like to
Okay.
do?
Now.
Just the
Hey.
sense of accomplishment
Now.
that you want to graduate and have a degree.
Okay. Just a second. Kid, I get them. Can't get in my pocket. Oh, yes, you can.
I don't know. I think maybe, but I would like to learn, and
Yeah, we'll take it.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't matter if I get a degree or not. I really like to learn.
Yeah. No, you've
Let's see
always
what
been a
she
sponge in
does.
that regard. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you're taking classes. One of the beauties of a podcast, you could stop and start it. You could listen over several days. You could binge it. You can listen straight through. So I hope you're enjoying this elongated conversation with Joey Votto. Coming up, some fascinating stuff about Shohei Ohtani,
Let's see.
Michael Jordan, and we will delve back into the television business
Dude, that's
that
old.
he is about to embark upon. That and a whole lot more.
It's old. It's been
We continue with Joey Votto here on the Jim Show Podcast.
世話が焼ける
Show's companies have one
獅子が吠えるぜ
Yeah.
音といきやがれ
There we go.
Fight back. Every goal, so no losing. Try to load your claim. Unless we win. Others promise. Postman Law delivers. Postman Law, Cincinnati's injury team. Attorney advertising.
Oh, yep. And we're putting you right here.
Your name pulls in with you. That's why the pros trust Bobcat equipment. Buy the machine you're proud to run, backed by the crew that's been serving the industry since 1975. 50 years of showing up.
Hey, did I do that right? Shit.
Bobcat Enterprises is here for you with 9 locations serving Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. On every job, you deserve a team that stands behind you. Visit
Has to be her.
BobcatENT.com.
It's not her.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus. Your ticket to streaming baseball's best.
Excuse me. Good boy.
7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows.
No, I didn't. Wow.
"獅子が吠えるぜ音といきやがれ
There's 3 of them. I should have used the other 3, but no.
やっと通れるようになったか
All Where's my damn game? Oh, that shit. Go around, stupid.
Once again, let's continue Jim Dave's conversation with Joey Votto on the Cincinnati Reds Radio Network.
I'm curious what Joey Votto, the fan, what's on your mind? I say, hey, you're sitting there, Joey Votto, the baseball fan. You just want to shoot the threes. What would come to your mind?
I think the thing that I'm most
Let's see.
passionate
Yeah,
about
I
now
think
is
she
we're
just
in
screwed me over, but let's try it.
We have Babe Ruth. We have Jimmy Fox and Mickey Mantle. And we've got Mel Ott all playing at the same time. And we're completely. This is.
Oh, that'd be cool to see. Damn, I ran into it twice in a row.
Mickey taking the mantle from Joe DiMaggio.
I gotta go get my face.
Ty Cobb, Roger Hornsby like, and what it must have been like to play with Ricky Henderson. And these are the best of the best, like Schmidt. And we're watching it right now with those three players. And every single at bat, every take, every miss swing, every homer, every big moment, and every failure is a story to me. I get so much out of every moment of their respective seasons because every action they take is a story. And at some point the decline will happen, the wave will crest, and they'll be gone, and they'll fade out. Like, Griffey Jr. did in the 90s, like Pujols did, like, every generation preceding. But I think these three are special. I think they're different special, and I think that every now and then you get to watch Willie Mays play 3 times, 4 times over 150 years. It's Babe. Ty Cobb was before that. Willie Mays, of course, the Man's best player ever. Now we're talking about Shohei Ohtani as the best player. And I just can't believe how special these guys are, and I love watching them. I love watching them.
And nobody there.
That's what I'm watching in baseball right now. And I'm watching The Last Dance on Netflix again. I've seen it once or twice before. And Shohei reminds me a lot of Jordan. In that, well, I mean, it could be hyperbole in that.
That's high praise now.
See, all these need to be upgraded.
Better either.
But, you know, MJ's the greatest athlete, certainly, I think, of our lifetimes. Him or Tiger. But, or it's, you know, Simone, and, you know, there's a few other Olympians that did some special things, Usain and Michael Phelps. But, oh, man, we're getting to see something that's in core territory. And I just don't want, because he's 32, 33 now, 31, 32 now, just don't want him to get done.
Of course not.
And to, or at least to start kind of get, because the second that you go over the hill, it's over. You can never, ever come back. You can't come back. It's not possible. You can have those moments where you know, what's that dead cat bounce thing? Yeah. But like, this prime that we're in with those three guys, I just don't want to miss it, because we may not see something like this over the course of our lifetime. Yeah. It may be another 20, 40, 60, 80 years before we have, at the very same time, Hank Aaron and Willie and Stan, Babe Ruth, Jimmy Fox, you know, we may not have a trail like this for a long time. And, you know, the same sort of thing as Judge. And like, doesn't have the same sort of.
獅子が吠えるぜ。おととい来やがれ。獅子が吠えるぜ。おととい来やがれ。獅子が吠えるぜ。おととい来やがれ。
That these are two guys that are very similar to one another that are squaring off in Mitch Keller and Brady Singer. What makes you say that?
Well, Tommy, I think that makes it for a very intriguing matchup when that happens, because you've got two guys who are basically the same age. They're a high draft draft picks, and they go about it in the same way. Neither of them are overpowering. They both rely heavily on their breaking ball. And when umpires start squeezing the zone a little bit, as we've seen this year, you're going to see him 50 more and more pitches. They're going to have to come into the strike zone. There's going to have to be good defense played behind them in order to get after this lineup, because both of these teams can score some runs. It's just interesting when you have two guys that pitch the same way against pretty good offenses to see who's going to come out on top.
Well, we've seen Mitch Keller quite a bit. In fact, he's making his 20th start in his career against the Reds. The Reds have stopped him. But he's had quite a bit of success against the What do you want to see the Reds do against a guy like Mitch Keller?
I go back to the shrinking strike zone this year. Don't start chasing the ball upstairs, because Keller loves to throw the high fastball around the legs. Get the hitters chasing over there.
Here's the lineup they'll be facing for the rest of the night. TJ Friedel's going to lead it off. He's the center fielder. Second baseman Matt McClain hits behind him second. Batting third, the shortstop Ellie De La Cruz. Sal Stewart's at first base, hitting fourth. Sixth, and in right field, Spencer Steer. JJ Bleday plays left field and hits seventh, catching and hitting eighth. Tyler Stevenson and Key Brian Hayes is the Reds' third baseman. The former Pirate hits ninth. As we mentioned, Brady Singer's on the mound against Keller. It's the Reds and Pirates ready for baseball tonight after a little bit of a delay here in Pittsburgh. Hope you enjoy it. Let's play. First pitch presented by Cincinnati Children's. Changing the outcome together. We mentioned it earlier. It's a chilly night. The temperature in Pittsburgh has dipped into the 40s and into the mid-30s as we move along into the night. Currently 45 degrees. Keller into his windup. His first pitch on the way. It's thrown inside the ball.
そう気遣わしげにするでない。わしの心は幾度膝をつこうと地獄は必ず取り戻す。の我が剣よ。王の行く道。良い返事じゃ。ああ、先代よ。彼らとの歩みは。
You know, Tommy, one of the challenges for a pitcher out there, and both Keller and Singer are going to go through it. You've got to somehow keep yourself ready, but also relax for an extra hour and a half or so before this game gets underway. Keller and Singer will both be happy when the first inning is done.
Now the first pitch is a strike call to the inside corner to Matt McClain, and he's shaking his head. He didn't think so. Got to count as 0-1 on McClain, hitting .211, a couple of home runs, 9 RBIs for McClain. Keller back to the plate now with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging and a miss, and McClain down 0-2. Good fastball there. So my phone says 45 degrees is our TipStar game time temperature. They officially announced 47 degrees. Get complete home comfort with a TipStar heating and cooling system. Find a local TipStar dealer at tipstar.com. Swung on, foul back. 0-2 and holding here on Matt McClain. Both hitless in the game yesterday. 0 for 4. Hitting .211, couple of home runs and 9 RBIs. Keller's with the 0-2 pitch off the plate outside. Believe it or not, in 19 starts against the Reds, Mitch Keller has only won 3 of them. Now, the Pirates have won several more, but he's only earned the win in 3 of those 19. Swinging and a miss, the high fastball. Matt McClain is down on strikes.
That's the pitch right there that I was talking about, where Keller loves to get that four-seam fastball started about a little bit above the waist and almost rises on it because he's got an arm release that has good backspin on the ball. That's a pitch. It's hard to lay off, but that's the one you have to lay off.
Now Ellie De La Cruz up there left-handed against the right-handed thrower. He swings the first pitch, skies into the air, left center field. It'll be a Cruz racing over. He'll make the running catch in the left center gap. Inning over. Reds are out in order in the first. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. Reds nothing, and the Pirates coming up on the Reds Radio Network.
Insurance companies have one goal after an accident: pay you less.
My bad.
Postman Law. We fight back,
I made dinner.
handling your case, your paperwork, and every call so you don't have to. When they try to lowball your claim, we're ready. No fee unless we win. Others promise. Postman Law delivers. Postman Law, Cincinnati's injury team. Attorney advertising. Introducing the all-new Plus. Georgia get this week baseball's best. Join for 24/7 with 5 out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhanced game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game. Blackout free. And stream minor league games all season. It's all here. It's all new. And MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Y'all go get something to eat. Damn it.
さっさと片付けて帰るぜ。出るよ。
Getting swept here at home by the Cardinals, the 4-game series. Straight back down to the Cowboys. Right at 516 against 16. So hitting 256 now. So 6 RBI. And hitting O'Neal Cruz. That's a pitch that you rarely see Brady Singer throw. In fact, it's almost like O'Neal Cruz has never seen that pitch from him. Normally, when Singer throws the fastball, left-handed ball moves into him.
There's no way I'm beating the boss.
He ran that two-seamer away. That's a good-looking pitch. Brandon Lau watches the St. Nicholas on the inside corner, ball one. Now sitting 252, 8 home runs, 20 RBI. Still conservative.
獅子が吠えるぜ。おととい来やがれ。
Lucky little shit. You mother trucker. Yeah. Eat shit. Bye. Holy shit. What are you talking about? Thank you very much. No. Yeah, go steer. Let's get it. Uh-huh. Shit, you big bastard. Bye. Okay, enjoy that then. And I still got more. No, I don't. Oh, I thought I did.
To the count, Singer's bench. Swung on, and Reynolds hit the high deep right center field.
That is gone.
On an 0-2 pitch.
Boom.
The fastball in the middle of the plate.
答え
Well below the top of the zone. And Reynolds killed it. 1-0 Pirates. There's an old saying in pitching that if you think you throw your best pitch, don't come back and try to improve it on your next pitch. And I think that's what Brady Singer did. He had a fastball right at the very top.
Save me some chili, damn it. Yeah.
And then he tried to come right back and lowered it.
There's sour cream in there.
That's a Reynolds was able to time.
There's sour cream and there's crackers.
Slider at the knees. The count is 0-1.
I don't know if you want crackers in.
Hitting 306, 5 homers, 20 overhands. He's been a nice pickup for the Pirates. He swings here, rounds it to the right side.
God dang it. We gotta go get help.
And the side is retired. But Brian Reynolds, Brady Singer, and finds it off the bat.
Right the boss. Damn. And that's all I get. I don't even get it full. No, I'm not eating mine right now. What? What is? No, it's not. I'll put it back in the pot. I'm not eating right now. Thank you, though. Hey, come with me, buddy. Damn it. I got him a little bit. Hey, fuck!
Onside engineer tonight, Joe Waddell's our studio. studio producer, the first pitch to Sal Stewart. A fastball sinking at the knee for a ball strike. 0-1 on Stewart, 1-0 Pirates. Right-handers 0-1. Sal takes a breaking ball down and away. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stewart hitting .281 with 9 home runs and 29. Pittsburgh wearing their new City Connect uniforms tonight. All black going on. Check swing by Stewart, but couldn't hold up. He would have his ball for 2 strikes.
I don't know what's next. I have no idea.
結果国にもついぞゴーマンは現れないんだな。地獄の採用、無名獄。ゴーマはそこにて我らを待ち受け、快適の時は近く、ゴーマを再び沈めて正しき地獄を取り戻す。必ずや成し遂げねばな。ゴーマを消し去れないものか。わしとてそうしたい。あれは長き時をかけ地獄に染みついた悪念じゃ。無理に剥がそうとすれば空間が崩壊しかねえ。王としてかような事態は何より避けねばならん。ゆえこたびは再び眠らせるにとどめておきたい。弱腰惰弱と笑わば笑え。だが決断に一切の迷いはない。
There's juice in there. Throw that nasty shit away. A bunch of juice, dude. You fucking drinking that poison? Yeah, it is. All the Okay, you're right.
Oh, takes just a little bit off the outside corner fastball. Here's another guy who does the same thing. He got that right. Boy, is he doing some damage right now.
Babe, come out here and listen to the game with me.
あやつが二度と目を覚まさぬように腕の見せ所じゃ。
She on the
dog. 5 home runs in his last 6 games. 3-0 pitch. And a fastball finds the outside.
Are you eating onions? And the tomatoes? There's tomatoes in there. Yeah, you ate them?
Struck him out. What a job by Keller to come back after being behind Nathaniel Lowe 3-0. First 3 pitches to the at-bat, then
Oh, I hit the wrong direction. Damn it. No! Shit! Did you just say salt water? Girl, you do not drink salt water.
Out 3 through 2 scoreless. We go to the bottom of the second here at Pittsburgh. Pirates 1, Reds nothing on the Reds Radio Network.
Let's see, can I get some lines? No. Yeah, thank you. Last time I ate was yesterday. No, I'm sorry. I had a sandwich this morning.
Brady Singer is tonight's Reds Hall of Fame and Museum trivia question of the game. The topic of this series, Chris, is Reds strikeout record trivia. I'm on it. I'm prepared. I'm on it. You're in the right frame of mind. Nick Gonzalez batting against Brady Singer. Pitches off the inside corner. 1-0. Nick Gonzalez 1-0 in favor of the Pirates. Since 1900, seven different Reds pitchers have led the National League in strikeouts this season. Check swing, they asked. Did he go? No. 2-0 on Nick Gonzalez. Two of them paced the league in multiple seasons. Noodles Hahn, the National League strikeout leader in 1900.
Do what?
Pitch down Williams 3-0. Who is the other? A. Blackwell. B. Mario Soto. Or C. Johnny Vandermeer. Real pitch. And strike on the inside corner. Strike one. I'm going to eliminate Johnny Vandermeer. Okay. Swing the ground ball foul. May I ask why?
I didn't even hear what you said. What minute? Oh, well, he came up here. I had Zoe bring him in here. Yeah.
I don't think that he was that prolific of a strikeout pitcher. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I think he was Blackwell, wasn't he? Yes. I think with Mario Soto, I'm going to say a Blackwell. Swinging a little soft roller left side. It's going to be a tough play. Barricaded by Hayes. Throws low. And that time, big by Sal Stewart. But safe at first. Nick Gonzalez hustling out. Knocked down the line. Beat that out of the field.
獅子が吠えるぜ。音といきやがれ。世話が焼ける。獅子が吠えるぜ。音といきやがれ。
Yeah.
And keeping a toe on the bags, he took the throw from Brady Singer way wide of second base to get the out. Now the Pirates may win it. We'll see.
And I get more wind. Haha. Nah, I can't get it. Damn it.
That was a really excellent play by Matt McClain at second base.
Fogsicle.
He turned that 5-8
He's OP.
6-8. That is incredible.
So they need 4 and 3 and 5.
Hitler's choice. The Reds, of course, only get the 1 out. Pitches a strike to Spencer Horwitz. The count is 0-1. Horwitz up there with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs.
We'll take that.
Singer ready. And he throws. And Horwitz takes down too low.
Damn it. Put his ass out! Oh. Shoot.
He just turned 20.
That was my birthday. I don't get all that kills, damn it! That's stupid.
そちども英傑と歩める召喚主に呼ばれた魂は役目を終えれば寂しいか？ほれ、正直に言ってみ。無論、寂しくないと言えば嘘になる。ここまで十二分に助けられてきたからな。ほれ、その温かな笑みをやめろというに。正しき王とは王として皆に恐れられるわしには無論納得はしていたとも託されしだが図らずもこたびの一見にてわし
there ain't no way I'm beating this last one. There is no way. I don't think it's the last one. Is it the last one? Yeah, okay. Right. What's going on? Ooh, I should leave. I should leave and redo it. I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
JJ Bleday steps in. Bleday comes in limited time so far this year. He's batting .333. Lefty way deep in the batter's box, open stance, holds the bat high, that's the power. And he takes the first pitch, breaking the ball a little bit off the plate for ball one. Reds looking for their first hit. They have gone down in order so far. Swung off by Bleday, and there's a ground ball backhanded by the second baseman Gonzalez, wide through, and he'll be safe at first base. A swing tag attempted by Spencer Horwitz as that throw took him way off the bat. And Bleday hustling down the line will reach first base, and the Reds get their first base runner. No argument here for the Pirates.
It's either just a sidearm throw. Those throws have a tendency to tail. Boy, the Pirates are challenging that. They're doing challenge. So Reds catch the break.
Yeah.
我に答えよ。
微力ながら私も尽くしましょう。
さて。
Only took one look to know. Oh no, he didn't miss. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's full. Yeah, that one looked like. I mean, it was. Can't always believe what you see, I guess.
Well, Dave Small lead swung on Lovell's fly ball in the right field. Here comes the right fielder on the run, and Randall Hearn puts it away for the out.
Got another look from the side, from a different angle, and you can see space between the glove and the elbow of Lede the whole time. But on the initial look we had, it looked like his elbow moved on contact.
Exactly. I thought his sleeve moved when he touched it, and so the mystery of video.
Shit.
Keep Brian Hayes steps in.
Who was that? That's one of these. Let's see. Let's put her in.
Doesn't sound like he's getting a real warm reception in his homecoming.
Stevenson very modestly at first base, one down, and pitch off the plate. 1-1 now to keep Brian Hayes.
Okay, let's do that. I want to see what that does. Okay, we're going with this. Begging. Talking to myself, hon. Oh, I like the little kick. I threw that the wrong way. They got your boss. No. Come on, Friedel. Big fat ass.
Frank finds himself in a new ball, 2-strike hole. He's got 2 pitches, both on the outside. That way. Breaking ball understandably. Black bat, color of the plate, and swung on, foul off, went back outside there again. Ooh, piece of that one. We'll keep the event alive for the Reds second baseman, Matt McFlane. And playing the Pirates, a little bit of walking the plank there for Keller. Just started
No, why? Whatever, it don't matter.
See how far you get him to chase. Pitches in the leg against right right-handed hitters, and Fisher McLean.
I want that win.
Tried to go upstairs, and they stayed
Damn it.
獅子が吠えるぜ。おととい来やがれ。
McLean's way out in front of the strike three.
If you're high, drive.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad.
You're not a victim to the government. They must obey you. Yeah.
Baseball, we're at the bottom of the third inning. Pirates lead the Reds 1-0.
Now I used it all up. Damn it. Oh, but I got more enemies. Nice.
And that's ball one. So that's 5 in a row now for Singer to start the third. Singer quickly small lead by Davis at first base there. High chopper over the mat. Here comes Ellie De La Cruz. He's walked out one play, and they'll get O'Neal Cruz by a hair at first base. The big tall center fielder busting it down behind the big tall shortstop behind the mound. Makes a quick transition. Glove to hit, throws the O'Neal Cruz out by half a step. Good play by O'Neal Cruz.
For you.
It seems like he is taking
here.
What is that?
Actually had a little bit of trouble finding the grip on that baseball. He reached into his glove and his thumb. The glove, the thumb on his glove got in the way. So he had
所詮人形は人形。のう、英傑。デクに負ける誠の魂が持つ強さ。
Here, this bitch. Damn. Damn, come on, Red. What the fuck you doing? I don't know what else to do. That dude's going. I didn't even think I'd get this far, to be honest. I forgot I get the one Levi because I. Shit. Right in the middle of that shit, too, dumbass. No! You eat shit. Haha. I can't believe I just beat the whole thing with that. I don't get nothing. That's it. Okay.
さて、どうじゃ？うん。
Oh, the boss.
2 balls and a strike. Second in the stretch. Checks the runner at second to the plate and just off the outside corner. So 3 balls and a strike now to the big, strong hitting Marcelo Zuna. Back-to-back years there in 2023 and 24 with nearly 40 runs, and he's hit a single ball. That's outside. It almost looks like Six was pitching around Ozuna a little bit, but that walk loads the bases. I think that could have been part of that conversation.
Let's try it.
This is a dangerous guy. Maybe this guy thinking, do you feel like you can get the left-hander that follows? It's funny, though, that Brady Singer is pretty effective against lefties, even though he's a right-handed pitcher. He likes to throw that slider down and in on them. He likes to crown him with the fastball. In fact, he throws almost 60% sliders to lefties. He's got 3 right down the base salute. Here's the pitch. Sliders, off line fly ball, right field playable. There goes the right field defense to Spear. Big crack just like that. Brady Singer pitches his way out. Bases loaded situation. In the inning, the Pirates score 2. They take a 3-0 lead. Back to Tommy with the play-by-play right after this on the Reds Radio Network.
Life doesn't come with a game plan. One car accident, slip, or work injury can leave you facing medical bills, insurance calls, and endless paperwork. It's a lot to handle while you're trying to heal. At Postman Law, we fight the insurance companies so you don't have to. And the best part, you don't pay a dime unless we move. When life throws a curveball, we're here to catch it. Others promise. Postman Law delivers. Call us today. Postman Law, Cincinnati's injury team. Attorney Advertising. Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to see baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhanced game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away regular broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
There's danger out there. It lurks in highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
I'm doing 120 on 35. And I'm on my phone.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Reds get ready to bat here in the 4th inning. Now trailing the Pirates 3-0 before they do. Let's pause for station identifications on the Reds Radio Network. Ellie De La Cruz will lead things off for the Reds.
Come on, Ellie.
3-0 Pittsburgh. Ellie
Come on. You gotta hit, you gotta do something for us.
Inside, the count is 1-0. De La Cruz flew out to center. First time up. The 1-0. And Ellie watches a strike call on the outside corner. Keller pitching against the team that he made his major league debut against. Keller debuted in the big leagues against the Reds at Great American Ballpark back in 2019. The pitch is a ball outside, but the Pirates want a challenge. Jim Wolf has the ball
Pirates are
behind
big.
the plate.
The Reds are number 1.
So the Pirates have lost the challenge. Almost half an inch low. Willie Trader's at first base. The crew chief is Alan Porter. He's at second. And Roberto Ortiz is the third base umpire. The 2-1 pitch. Swing, there's a weak bouncer by the mound. Keller can't get it. Second baseman charges. Lyle fields and throws in time to to get De La Cruz. And there's one gone in the fourth inning. And the fourth inning is brought to you by Four Roses Bourbon. Four Roses, the mellow, balanced Kentucky classic that's crafted for those home run moments. Proud sponsor of the BCL Press Club, presented by Four Roses Bourbon. Enjoy responsibly. One out for Sal Stewart. He swings, goes the other way, and fouls it into the seats down the right field line. 0-1 the count on Sal Stewart. Went the other way with a ground ball to the second baseman his first time up. The 0-1. Sal grounds it right to the third baseman. Nick Gonzalez up, throws, got him, 2 down.
Well, right now, Mitch Keller doing a good job of pitching to both sides of the plate.
Nobody has more electrified hybrid choices than Toyota, including the all-hybrid RAV4, America's best-selling SUV for all Toyota offers. See your Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky Toyota dealers or go to Toyota.com. Pitch is outside. Nathaniel Lowe batting. Got ahead of the count 3-0 before striking out against Keller in the second. The 1, the 1-0 pitch, and Lowe takes off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes on Nathaniel Lowe. Offering. And it's right down the middle. Fastball. Splits the plate. 2-1. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Reds are 3-0 batting in the fourth inning against Mitch Keller. Here's the right-handers. 2-1. Swung on and that's fouled back. Got it in the knuckles.
Excuse me.
2-2. Nobody on. 2 out. Is back into the box. Keller on a cool night working in short sleeves. Here's the 2-2. And they swing it a bit. To swing right through a fastball. Strikes out the second time. Keller threw 4 innings of scoreless baseball against Pittsburgh against the Pirates 3. Reds 0.
もはやここまでよ。覚悟せよ、ゴーマン。そう、さあ、心せよ、英傑。
I don't even get full health. That's crazy. Damn it. Probably. Well, he's probably, what, 16? Love propaganda radio.
Out a batter. Western and Southern donates support cancer research education here in the greater Cincinnati area.
Yeah, that ain't good. Oh yeah, that was too easy.
こちらも出し惜しみはなしじゃ。持てる力すべてで奴の執念を打ち砕け。
Way to go! Damn it! I'm not gonna start all over. Shit! I knew it was gonna do that to me. Look at all of that. 2-0.
4-0 Pirates. Back to O'Neal Cruz and.
Oh, whatever. I thought that was the Reds. We already switched over that quick? Bro, no, we did not. They got us 1-2-3 like that.
Cruz is number 2, strike out and ground out to short. Fastball down the middle for a strike call. The count is even 1-1, 1 strike on O'Neal Cruz. Cruz with a great start to the season pitch.
Yeah.
Got tied up the cutter in. 26 RBIs to open the year.
These guys are good. They're Ohtani, I think, is the best baseball player. Yep. I think you were talking about that earlier. I think Ohtani or
71. When you're starting to match Willie Stargell,
Judge.
you're doing good things. Side almost hit him.
先に戦った時より十分に力をつけた冷血どもなのはだが勝ちの目はついえておらぬ挑み
Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, and 2-2.
冷血よ
Over below, the count runs full 3-2. It's been a tough night already for Brady Singer. The Reds have action behind him in the bullpen. The 3-2. Swinging, there's a bullet by Stewart at first and down the right field line. They'll kick off the sidewall, steer to it quickly. Anderson throws in the second with no chance. Get the speed. Racing into second head first. With it since
私の力その目に焼き付けることね
He hits the ball as hard as anybody in baseball. That ball is absolutely scalded down the line.
That was hit so hard and hit that angled sidewall there. Right field line and chipped way out to right field. Spencer Steer to track it.
Waste.
Rarely exit for the right-hander. Their Grant Gomez out the dugout. He'll make over Mustard off the bullpen. Mustard on it. The new pitcher as we come back. Nothing in the fourth. With runner at second and 1 out. That's ready.
さあ歴史上の英傑に会いに行こう私も楽しませてもらおうかな
Fight back, handling your chase, your people, and every course.
谷義継の采配ご覧あれ。
Cincinnati's Liberty team, Attorney Advertising, Staples Business presents Facility Heroes. Thanks to you, no one survived today. No one faced an empty toilet paper dispenser in their moment of need. No one.
They're just all going to each other. Like, that don't make no damn sense. So this whole shit needs to be. I need to be able to redo this.
The next day delivery to 98% of the country. Staples Business, your MVP in facility management.
I want to redo this whole thing. All these blue ones need to be together. All the gold ones need to be together. Machines. That's one set. Alright. And this would be another. Yeah, we might. We can't. Damn it. We don't have enough. Alright, let's do it again. Let's do. I don't know. No.
Right-hander sets ready. It's back in second. Throws. First pitch is a fastball.
Dude, he's so good, though.
Brandon Lau, the first batter that he gets.
He's speedy. For a big dude. Bye. Why not? I really don't know who. Yeah, all my teams, yes. You're going my number 2.
I noticed that when he sets himself up, his body is pointing towards the right-handed batter's box and not towards home plate. He's already setting himself up to make a major adjustment in his delivery. For a younger pitcher who's trying to find control, you're already making it a little bit more complicated than he should be. Is that an easy thing for a pitcher to fix?
I did not mean to choose it that fast.
Yeah, like you said, Tommy, there have been so many pitchers that we've said the same thing about that. Yeah, you can only get the ball over the plate.
Hey, you got 25% burn.
And I think that's going to fall into that category. The idea is to try to simplify things as much as you can first. Let the arm do the talking. Thanks a lot. Homered his first time up to dead center. On the batter's eye, beyond the shrubs that say Pirates. Pitch. Way inside the slider. So he hit it off the back wall of the batter's eye.
よく考えよう。
That gave the Pirates a 1-0 lead at first. That was on an 0-2 pitch. Then Reynolds went under at second base and 2 outs in the third. Triple to 3 innings. They got the 10th and second, Ellie covering it. O'Neill Cruz just didn't get back in.
You know, the only way you're really going to pick off the runner at second base like that is if the pitcher throws the ball before the fielder gets to the bag. You have to lead him to the bag the way you would normally lead a receiver with a pass.
1-2 pitch swung on and fouled away.
If you wait until Elliott or Cruz stands on second base, you're going to be too late.
That can be an unsettling feeling for a lot of pitchers. Of course, practice it, but always feels a little different in a game situation. 1-2. It's out of the box. He's back in now. Reynolds a switch hitter and they're left-handed. Thanks for paying for running backs up. Pitch again. That's the ball sealed off the outside. Thank you now. Redmond gets the ball. The count is level 2-2 on Reynolds. Maxwell's a slider that misses. 3-2. He had that one play. Light really good. Strike 3. Backdoor slider. Freezes Brian Reynolds. Strike 3. No challenge. Good pitch there for Maxwell. I said both runners would be in motion. They weren't because there's only one out. Now there's 2. And the batter is Ryan O'Hearn. Fastball for a strike at the knees, 0-1. O'Hearn singled home Ryan Reynolds after his 2-out triple in the third. O'Hearn 1 for 2. Hill, fastball up and away. The count is even 1 ball and 1 strike. O'Hearn has hits in now 10 of his last 12 games. He has been on base in 28 of his first 31 games as a Pirate. Pitch, swing, and a miss, tied him up with a slider down there. Ball and 2 strikes now on Ryan O'Hearn. He has really found a home here in Pittsburgh. At least in the early going, things are going really well for Ryan O'Hearn. Now the pitch, swung on, hit on the line, caught by Sal Stewart, going down easy to make the catch. And the inning is
What they fucking do? You score a goddamn point! 4-0, and you're sitting there jerking off. It's fucking Pirates. You all can beat the Pirates' ass. You're gonna help out our own fucking division? Go right ahead. Be my guest.
Cincinnati's injury team, Attorney Advertising, introducing the all-new Baseball's best. Join Toby Network 24/7 with 5 Oregon games and 4 channels. Big hitting, live and commercial free. Catch your live just to get to the game.
Oh my god, they're gonna harm themselves. Holy shit, look at little Timmy. Oh no, little Timmy's at it again. Okay, I'm not in Illinois. And the game is in Pittsburgh, so what do we do? Great.
JJ Bleday. Steer it first, nobody out. Keller, the stretch from the belt throws. And the pitch is just a little bit up and away, and it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. And it's been easy going so far for Keller. Just his 59th pitch of the game on the night. And it's the 1-1 to Bleday. Breaking ball, tried the outside corner and hit it for a called strike, and Bleday's down the ball with 2 strikes. Bleday comes in 2 for 6. Homer for his first hit of the year. 1-2 pitch. Keller after a long pull delivers. And Bleday stinks, hits a little big liner, broken bat, flare down the line, but it lands just foul. Brandon Lau.
Very close to the hotel we're to stay in. And you can't miss it. Decision pitch for the pitcher, so Lede should be looking. Lede should be looking. Yeah, here's 2-2. 2-2. Heller to Lede. Breaking ball down and in. Now ball down. Spencer Steer made Keller for Steer Starkey and out Lede together. The next day, it's work account full 3-2 on 6 pitches. Shortstop Griffin.
What's going on? Hell?
That side's wide open. It's today. It was going here. It'll back up Reynolds. Will be better. Now they've come racing in. Then they can pass it in. And they realize that's where he started. Where he sees that. Strongest control. It stays this. Today is put
That bad. Reds are losing. Reds are losing. Yeah, I want to lose it. How lucky is that? Thank you. That is sweet. Yeah. Oh, well, then we're going to go for, yeah, let's skill, yeah. Skill in the chest. Oh. We're up 2. Daddy knows. I'm not listening to this game like that. Yeah. What was that? Bye.
Stretched out, his knee was on the ground, his right knee was on the ground. So that ball was thrown to him in the dirt. He could move his body. He had to try to glove it. immobile waiting behind home plate, trying to frame pitches.
Yeah. Understand the skepticism.
Yeah. Right. It's not good. And the Reds having trouble with that. That's not the only team they're having trouble with though, like that.
Yeah. First time on Hayes is a fastball strike on the inside corner, nothing to lose.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Breaking ball, strike three call. Frozen. He spun across the knees and split the plate to strike out and keep Ryan Hayes. The inning is over. The Reds threaten but can't cash in on the leadoff walk. Middle of the fifth, halfway through it at PNC Park, 4-0 clearance on the Reds Radio Network.
今日孔明の部、とくとご覧あれ。
They you less than postman law. You fight back. Juice. And every call so you don't have to.
Snapshot safe drivers and give you personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at progressive.com.
我に答え。
Come on, the fuck you down 4-0 for? You're only one state over, bro. You got this.
沈め混沌に
Shit.
Singer's had his trouble with the Pirates. Last three starts to Pittsburgh coming in tonight. Kind of hope that they can
Shit.
flip that trend this evening. And if Reds can rally. Walk here in the fifth. Now Marcell Ozuna. Gotta be careful, as we talked about before with this guy. Ozuna hit into a fielder's choice his first time up in the second and walked in the third to load the bases. Hitting just 162 the first month of the season, the pitch. Ozuna takes a fastball for a strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Ozuna has 13 career home runs against the Reds. And this is a guy that doesn't face the Reds a ton.
さて
And Ozuna takes one to strike. Count is 0-2. Reds will see him now that he's in the division. Several years in a Braves uniform. Here's the 0-2 to Ozuna. Fastball off the outside corner.
沈め混沌に沈め混沌に壊してやる押し付けてやる
Oh, shit.
I was just about to say the Pirates are still within reach with the Reds down 4. Take a long reach now. Spencer Horwitz. Both for tonight. Maxwell delivers the left-handed hitting Horwitz, and he backs out of the way of a slider in the dirt for ball 1. There are just some hitters you're not going to throw a fastball by. Gotta believe Marcell Ozuna fits into that category. 98 miles an hour, and he was ready for it. to hit it 425 feet from home plate. Longo strikes on Spencer Horwitz. Maxwell deals the 1-0 pitch. This ball's well blocked to center field, but TJ Friedel range over and make the catch. Horwitz first out of the fifth inning. Looked like he put a pretty good swing on it. Got it a little bit off the end. Now Connor Griffin. Second to close out that inning, grounded to short, leading off the Pirates' fourth.
よく考えよう。どう
激しく攻めよう。押し付けて
Yes, sir. Hey.
沈め
Oh my fucking! Oh, he's shit! He's so fucking shit! And that's weak as fuck! Weak as fuck! Oh, they're still coming! Holy shit! Oh, you got me! God damn it! No, I'm gonna fucking die, mother. No, I ain't. Sup? Oh, I need a minute. Bro. Oh, my thumb. My hand. Dude, that hurts.
Live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhanced game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. Extra live home.
You want some chili? You want some chili? Are you hungry? There's chili. I made homemade chili. That shit's fucking bomb.
She said sometimes you just gotta hold on. We'll get through this. We are so
Tennessee. This ball game is Reds are down 8-0. They picked up that one hit tonight, and they're on their third pitcher. And Brady Singer just went 3-3. Like Maxwell could not get himself out of this inning here in the fifth, and now we have the Sam Ball. 8-0 in favor of the Pirates. All right, let's get back to this trivia question. All right. I'm sticking with you a lot. You're sticking with me, Mario. So Mario still looks great, by the way. I say that now. That guy, you want to talk about a guy with some swag? Man, it's changing. You want to change it like that? You didn't have swag like that, probably. I don't think so. Well, maybe he needs baseball. He can pull it down the way it counts. One of O'Neal Cruz ball from the belt to the plate, and it's in the dirt. All right, the answer is C.